Hello. YouTube is not responding. YouTube Studio. Pop out dashboard. Comments. Okay. It's not receiving enough to make. Shit. Hello. Today we will be talking about um literary analysis equality, multicultural education 316 by Tiffany Bevins. We will start with the Prince Warrior series. The Prince Warriors book. Prince Warrior starts off with 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. 2 of those children are black and 2 are white. Seeing a purple hat, they follow it into the woods and are taken into a realm where they are given pieces of armor from Ephesians 6, the armor of God. They don't realize it's the armor of God, though, or that it's from Ephesians 6 until later. Book 2, The Prince Warriors and the Unseen Invasion. The 4 children are back, and this time they are battling Satan's demons. Thus the unseen invasion. This is only the beginning, though. Little do they know they are preparing to battle the real deal, Satan. They must upgrade their weapons, though. They also gain boots that have wheels on them to make them go faster. They also grow together and catch on to the pattern and learn that they are getting the weapons of God. Book 3, The Prince Warriors and the Swords of Rima. Guess who's back? That's right, our 4 children. Things are getting harder now. They gain swords. This means that weapons have been upgraded. They are preparing to fight Satan himself. They also gain shields. They must train harder now. They also must they almost get caught by the school bully, but luckily the purple hat distracts him. The Winter War. They're back on the final is what is on now. Grab some tissues because there is a bittersweet ending. The leader of the 4 children's father is fighting for his life in a hospital. Meanwhile, they fight Satan both in human and dragon form. The leader of the 4 children starts losing his faith, so to regain his faith he is given a mustard seed, because according to the New Testament, you need faith the size of a mustard seed. To defeat Satan and come back, they defeat Satan and come back to the real world, and when the leader of the 4 children comes to his father, he tells him he can go, and his father succumbs to his sickness and dies. Okay, now we are on the second book series that I had to write about. This is The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini. We're starting with Aragon. Aragon, who is white and a man, uh, he is the leader, finds a blue rock. What he doesn't know is that it is an egg. A few days after it is found, it hatches, revealing that it is a dragon. He names the dragon Saphira, after her blue color. The Razak, a bird-like creature, come looking for the dragon and destroy the town, but not before Aragon. A man named Brom and Saphira escape. Brom takes him under his wing, trains him. A man named Murtaugh, who, little to Aragon's knowledge, is his half-brother, joins in the training, until he gets routed out, and then he flees. Brom is killed by the Razak. Araya, an elf, crosses Aragon's path, and he becomes infatuated with her. Eldest. Eldest is about Murtaugh and Aragon fighting each other. The two brothers against each other. Metag is the oldest, wants to gain a sword back from Aragon, because obviously Murtaugh is the eldest, and the father gave Aragon the sword, hence eldest. The red dragon is Thorn. Thorn belongs to Murtagh. Murtagh is a pawn of Galbatorix, so we have a protagonist Aragon and an antagonist Murtagh against each other. Araya helps in the battle, and Nasuada's father is killed. Oh, he was the king. So, since he was king, Nasuada by default becomes queen. Nasuada and her father were people of color. Persinger. Persinger is the word for light or fire. Aragon learns that word when he goes back to his town, and he discovers it has been raided by Galbatorix's army. He finds his cousin Roran still alive. Most of the town has been killed, but some were taken alive. Katrina, Roran's girlfriend, was one of them. Aragon and Roran embarks on a rescue mission to save her. Although Araya and Nasuada were against it at first, they decide to allow it. Katrina is saved, and then Aragon stays behind to learn more about Galbatorix and his kingdom, while Saphira and Roran fly Katrina. While Saphira flies Roran and Katrina back to safety. Inheritance. Aragon, Roran, and Araya and Nasuada embark on another adventure to fight Galbatorix. Galbatorix is finally defeated when our anti-hero, Murtagh, from a far distance shoots an arrow at Galbatorix, weakening him, leaving Aragon the power to kill him. Aragon has no idea, but he takes full credit for what Murtagh did to bring down Galbatorix, and says he done it without help. Murtagh goes on the run, and there is peace in Nasuada's kingdom at that point. That completes the inheritance cycle. Surprise! There's a fifth book. It's called Murtagh. Murtagh decides he wants to become a hero. He starts looking and finds out about a rock. That has what we would describe as a sulfur smell. That leads him back to Nasuada's kingdom. Oh, and there's a skull that is a crow's. That leads him back to Nasuada's kingdom. He meets a werecat and has to rescue her baby to find out more. He does, and what he finds out leads him to an unknown land that worships dragons. He and Thorn are taken hostage, though, when he meddles one night. The night of the summoning of their god, Murtagh breaks free of his drug-induced spell and rescues him and Thorn, and they battle the witch and kill her and save a slave girl, an ogre as well, and fly to Nasuada's kingdom. Nasuada takes them in under the darkness of night. Nasuada takes the slave girl as one of her own in her court. Murtagh starts a new quest from there. And that is the last of my slideshow. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.